Hey guys, PictureThisGaming here, and welcome to the first episode of my Southampton career mode. Thank you for everyone that voted on my straw poll. I believe there's like 22 or 21 votes. And yeah, Southampton ended up being in first by one vote, I believe, in the end. And that vote came down to Twitter. And that was by Career Mode Gems, so make sure to follow him on Twitter. And these are the settings I'm playing on: legendary, lenient. I did put European competition, and I just put it as like realistic ones. So I'm not in it for the first season, but hopefully we will get there by the end of the first season. I do name my manager Mr. PTG, as you can see. If you guys want to read this story, you can pause the video right here, but we are zooming through this first episode because there's so much stuff to do in the first episode. So what the team wants from us in the domestic cup is they want us to reach the round of 16, which I think we could definitely do, because we should be one of the mid teams in the BPL. And they want us to qualify for the Europa League, or the Euro League. And I think we can do both of those. Those seem like pretty realistic expectations. This is the starting lineup that I'm going to start with. If you guys think I should change it in any way, let me know in the comments. I'm probably going to stick with the 4-3-3 because there's a lot of good wingers on this team. And I could always use like Mayuka as a winger. Anyone with pace, really. And yeah, we're going to try to play some possession / counter-attacking depending on who we're playing. I also made this potential team, which is just a bunch of young players that I'm going to use. And first thing we do is we put all of our young players that we're not going to play during the entire course of the season. We put them all on the loan list. We do loan Flanagan right there, and we do buy or put an offer in for Desciglio because we only have 3 fullbacks, and we definitely need at least 2 for each side. So we get Desciglio because he's 21 years old, and we know he's a very good fullback, and he does accept. Get the offer accepted from Milan, then we accept him, and he's in the club. And then we loan away our 22-year-old goalkeeper, because we're probably just going to use Foster almost the entire season, as he is, pretty freaking good in this game, although he's only 75 overall. We do get into the first friendly, and we come up against Sevilla, and it's a pretty good test. We don't have our full starting lineup in yet. We're still trying to figure it out a little bit, and Bertrand probably will be a starter, either him or Desciglio, haven't decided yet. But he does give up a penalty right there. I guess it was my fault. It was a really awkward play. And I do actually dive the right way on Bacca's penalty kick, but Foster punches it into the corner of the net, basically. And then they break through again, very close to the first goal, and score another easy goal. And I was a little worried because I do want to keep the difficulty on legendary. But we do end up coming back, and Pele right here with a beautiful strike, and I think he's going to be our starting striker because he had a great game, even though you can't really see it too much from these highlights. And here we get a free kick in the 86th minute, and we kind of need to score this to have a chance at winning the game. And I look through our free kick takers, and I notice there's no one good, so we just decide to take it with Burakic, and he actually sinks the free kick. And Sevilla probably don't have their starting goalie in, but that is how the game ends. First friendly, pretty promising. We tie 2-2. I do spend some of our transfer budget right here, actually a big chunk of it, on a good scout because I love getting really good young players to put into the squad because you can also make a lot of money from selling them. So we get him and we send him to Italy, and now we're going to jump into the next or final friendly. We skipped the first one because it was a blowout against Sassuolo in Serie A. They're not a very good team. So that's the team we use in this one. Another thing I learned is that Shane Long is also a very good striker. So we are pretty solid at the striker position, but we do start off 1-0 right there pretty early on in the game. And then in the 80th minute, the first goal is actually in the 65th minute, not early on in the game. 80th minute, we break through with Shane Long, which this is something Pele can't do. I don't know if he can really be in a counter-attacking style, but we'll just switch it up as the season goes along. And right here, I thought this was a really bad own goal, But I think it was just, this is what Legendary is. The computer actually hustles to the ball, and Luis Gustavo gets a diving header goal and doesn't care that he's about to get kicked in the side of the head. So that was an insane goal. I just thought I'd show that. And we're coming to a close in this first episode. And there we go, the final goal. We beat Wolfsburg, which is very promising for our season because they're better than quite a few BPL teams. And yeah, that's all for this episode. Make sure to let me know in the comments below a few things. I need to know if you guys think I should make any changes to the starting lineup, and like who you think I should put where, who I should buy, sell, put on a loan deal, or get from a loan deal. And I just wanted to let you guys know I am going to try to start doing live commentary once I move into my new apartment. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but that will make the videos much more entertaining. And I won't zoom through all of them like this. I just wanted to get the first episode out of the way, as it's kind of a pain and not much happens, and I want your feedback for this series, so I thought I would get it as soon as I could. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.